Once you have registered the API keys and the bot has established a connection, the main window will look like this. You can read more about API setup on moon-bot.com by following the link provided below or at the end of this video. Check the bottom of Moonbot to see your connection status and ensure that you are properly connected to the exchange of your choice. Alright, what you're looking at here is the main screen. Let's go ahead and go through this little dashboard here, and then we will go into the settings and main settings. Alright, so first off, you have the start button right here. Nothing will work until this has been pressed. And then on this little sliding bar here is how you set your order size based upon your total Bitcoin balance, which you'll see above. That's what you have in your Binance account, and then over to the right, you'll see far right, you'll see the BNB, and that's what your Binance coin balance is. Alright, and this will be what you want to set your buy price at, plus or minus whatever percent of the current ask price. This here will be your sell, and what percentage you choose of the actual buy price. You can set it all the way down to put it into scalping mode. And this is your second sell. This is based on some factors that I'll show you here in a second, and this will determine if the bot will use this second sell or not. And finally right here you have the coin market. This is where you type in the coin that you're looking for. Go ahead and click on the settings. Here to the settings and go to the main tab. I recommend you click on this box, Analyze Coins on Startup, because what this does, this allows the bot to download and analyze the monthly data for all the coins. You can still use the bot without it, but the risk management is not going to work. Alright, this box here controls the manual panic sell. So whenever you have the interactive coin chart popped up and you decide you want to click on panic sell because it's not going the way you want it to, this is the button here that controls how to sell it, whether there's a spread or not, and what percent to drop the price to. This is the stop loss and trailing stop group. So if any of these check conditions are active, then the bot will activate and auto panic sell. So basically this is your stop loss right here. This has to do with auto selling a partial buy. So you decide what percentage to set it at, and this works good for high volatility coins. It allows you to just immediately sell those coins at the price that it bought it for, and so that way you won't have a loss. This is how to set the time for when to cancel your buy order. Again, just more options here, controlling small buys and sells. This is another important box to pay attention to. I recommend checking. This fits sell order in best place in the order book. Basically, this is just the risk-reward ratio, and it will put your buy order under a wall, or it will move your order up if there are no walls detected. So that'll help you get more maximizing profit. Alright, now this group of conditions, this is the good pump conditions. This is the second sell that I was just showing you just a minute ago. If all the check conditions are met, then it's going to go ahead and activate that second sell. So remember, that's where the second sell is, and that's what controls it. Okay. Alright, risk limit conditions. So if any of these check conditions are met, the bot will not buy. Basically, this determines if you want to buy in or not. So this is based on your own personal knowledge and strategy. That's where this comes into play. You want to go ahead and use this based on your experience, or based on if you're trying something out. So this is where you kind of stick in your trading strategy here of whether you want to jump into a buy or not. So this will help stop that and prevent those bad buys. This condition here, this will help determine if there's been any pre-pump. These two conditions will help control the volume range of the coins that you want to purchase. So just depending on what sort of volume you're looking at, this will help you narrow down to those coins. This is a good box to have checked. This prevents the bot from buying into like a second wave pump or a coin that was pumped earlier in the day and is getting like a small second pump, so prevents you from being a bag holder. This is the blacklist. I use this a lot. Whenever a coin has lost more money for me than it has earned, or if it's barely breaking even, I'll just go ahead and I'll stick it in here. It kind of helps narrow down what the bot will buy and what it won't buy. And on this one here, this is important because new coins are highly volatile. I'm sure you know, whenever you've seen a new coin hit the market, this will go ahead and give you a little auto pop-up showing the coin hitting the market, and they bounce all over the place, and they're good for scalping if you're prepared and pretty quick with it, and I'll get into examples in other videos of how to do that. But just for while it's running, just in case you're not around, just make sure that you have the you have this all the way up at maximum. And sometimes I even go as far as, if I see new coin has dropped, I'll go ahead and stick that in the blacklist, so it won't, won't buy from it for a couple of days until the coin's stabilized. And under this box here, this is under these conditions, use lowest hourly price. So basically what this will do is this will allow you to override the risk limit conditions. It will allow you to override that, but your order is not going to be placed at what you want it at. It's going to be placed at the hourly low. It's just another safety net for you. Under the Advanced tab, you'll find the option for controlling buy orders filled by balance. You also have the option to auto-close charts after a certain amount of inactivity. By closing the charts after inactivity, this helps reduce the API load. To auto-buy Binance coin if you're using Binance, to buy it once it reaches a certain threshold, and to also buy it how much. These are the Binance API alternate connections if your connections are not working so well. Underneath that, you'll see the controls for the remote Moonbot, which I will get into in a later video. After clicking on user interface, you'll see several options to customize the bot to how you like it, including the style, and also too your buttons, how they act to you. So for me, I was pretty quick on accidentally clicking the panic sell button a couple times when it didn't benefit me. So this option works out good for me because now I have to double click it. So if you find yourself a little shaky hands, some good options in here. If you go into the settings wizard, you're going to see a list of settings. And what these settings are, if you read the description, and if you think you fall within that description, it'll also give you a detailed description here on the bottom. Then you go ahead and apply that, and that will change all of these settings here and the settings here to configure in with this setting. So if you're not sure how to set your bot, but you think you can follow underneath one of these settings, then go for it. It'll help you learn. Now let's go ahead and just close this, and let's look up here in the menu. Some more options up here. Setting buy price, this affects this buy price here. So they can use a 30-second hold price or the current ask price. And then you have also too trade history. Let's click on that there. And what it'll do is it'll open up your history. If you lose your API connection and you're having a hard time reconnecting, go ahead and click on this, and this will help to reconnect the engine. For more information, please visit moon-bot.com or check out the Telegram groups. I'll have all the links posted below.